Good afternoon. My name is Tammy Corney. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Excuse me. I'm a local bail bondsman. Um, so what is a bail bondsman? A bail bondsman is the person um, they'll be getting you out of jail if you don't have no money, you don't have no property, and you don't have your whole amount of the bond $50,000, whatever the bond is. If you don't have all your money, honey, you're gonna need a bail bondsman. And I am that bail bondsman that you're going to need if you're in Louisiana. And if you're in any other state, still call me on my 1-800 number, and I will make sure that not really I'm gonna transfer you to another um, agent in that state. So they say there's no bond too small and there's no bond too large. But to tell you the truth, it's like I only do the bonds if it's from $1,500 on up. Okay, we have a $20 bond, $10 bond, $50 bond, a $500 bond. You know, yeah. But so we start at $1,500 and goes on up. So a lot of people say there's no bonds too large and bonds too small. But I tell you one thing: you go to jail with $100 bond, or a $300 bond, or even a $500 bond, sometimes a $1,000 bond, and somebody's going to get out of their bed, a bail bondsman is going to get out of their bed and come bond you out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, that happened to me, and I did that. So it's like if a God tells me, get up, go, or whatever, you somebody special, because normally I don't get up and go for a $500 bond. But never not call, because whenever God tells me to do something, if it's $2, I'm going to do it. Bottom line. Because it's out of my control. Now, don't make me start preaching now. This is about my bail bonding. And excuse, you don't have to excuse what I have on. I have on my t-shirt, right? My t-shirt. It's hot outside. I just came back from my real estate meeting, and this is what I have on. Okay, so this is what y'all gonna get. You don't like it, cut off my video. Okay, but anyway, my name is Tammy Corney from Tammy Corney Bail Bonding. You can check me out at www.tammycorneybailbonding.com. But anyway, this is how bond work. If you have a loved one or friend that goes to jail, okay, you have several ways that you could bond a person out. You could have a property or you cash bond, $50,000, whatever the bond is. You could go to the jail, and you could give them the $50,000 plus the sheriff fee or whatever other fees that's connected to posting the bond. Once the case is closed, you get all your money back. Besides the sheriff fee, which is maybe $25, $30, they don't hold me to that. And what else? Property bond. That's right, property bond. You do the property bond where you put your property up. If your property is in that parish, that state, or whatever the rules and regulation is, seek that with the Sessions office at whatever courthouse. Ask them what department. I'm not an attorney. I'm a bail bondsman. What else? So I told you the cash. I told you the property. What else? Oh, sometimes you could sign yourself out if the judge say that you could sign yourself out. You could sit in there if you don't want to bond out. Oh, or you can come to a bondsman, which is Tammy Corney Bail Bonding, or any bail bondsman that you want to go through. But this is my video, so Tammy Corney Bail Bonding. You go to the bail bondsman, and what you do is that this is the insurance that we're writing, right? It's not that we come up with the money ourselves out of our pocket. That's not the way it works. We are secured by an insurance company, so we are writing a check. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you something what the check look like. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not going to show you what insurance company. I'm not trying to promote them or whatever, but we're going to give you plop, like a check like that, and it can be shaped another different kind of way, but it's a check. And actually, the sheriff office, the court cannot cash that check right now. What we're saying is this insurance company is saying, look, I'm going to guarantee you that this defendant is going to go to court. If this defendant don't go to court, okay, you release him. Okay, we're going to give you this check for the full amount of the bond. And we're asking you to release him in return. We'll be responsible, the bail bondsman insurance company, for this person going to court at every court proceeding that this person go to court. This current person don't go to court, we can't go and pick them up and bring them back to jail. We're going to allow you to cash that check. You can cash out check. So believe me, we're going to be knocking down your doors and do everything possible to make sure that we don't cash that check, because if we cash that check, we are business. Okay? So the person who you're going to have an indemnitor, that means yourself, whoever signed the person, not going to be in the indemnitor. Okay? So we have the court, insurance company is liable to the court. We're liable to the insurance company. Okay? And then you are liable to me, and you're liable to the insurance company. All right. So once, if we don't bring him in 6 months, and if we don't bring him in, okay, we're gonna bring that back because we're gonna bring him in. If they don't come to court, all right, you sign that you guarantee that this person will go to court. This person don't go to court, you have to come up with $50,000, $60,000, $100,000, $10,000. Whatever this bond is, this is the full amount of money that you're the indemnitor who is guaranteeing us, signing our documentation, is that this person is going to go to court. This person will go to court. You are going to pay. Well, you say you don't have no money, you don't have no job, fine. When you get money, when you get a job, you're going to garnish your check, take your house, take all that kind of stuff. So be careful on you signing on someone's bond. Because it could be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, y'all break up. You are still responsible for that bond. You're still responsible for him to go to court. If he don't go to court, we have to get bounty hunters to come and tear down the doors, go from state to state. All our expenses is going to be on you, and we're going to charge you double for our trouble. So don't be bonding any and everybody out of jail. I don't care if it's your son or daughter. You putting your life on the line. Everything that you have on the line, whatever you don't have now, what you're going to accumulate in the future. All that's going to be on the line. Okay? So be careful who you bond out of jail. This is a serious thing. This is not nothing to play with. People has lost their houses from putting their children up, and they don't go to court, and then they didn't realize it. They really put their house up, and then it go for sheriff's sale. They want their money. Ain't nobody playing. So stay out of jail for number one. But if you go, whoever signed on this bond, you best know your responsibilities, because this is nothing to play with. Could be very, very costly. But okay. So you give us 12% of the bond amount. The 12% is not ours. So stop looking at the bail bonds like we're rich and we got a lot of money, but we got a lot of trouble and we just blessed sometimes. Amen. But anyway, so you call us saying, look, I want to get my brother Jack out of jail. He up in there from whatever he up in there, flight from the police officer, drug charges, or whatever it is. And we look at it and get the information, see where you work at, make sure you're working. So in case he don't go to jail, you have to pay for this bond. You ain't working somewhere where you can't afford it. So if you working somewhere you can't afford it, you're going to have to get 2 or 3 people to sign on the bond with you to guarantee this person go to court so we won't lose our money. Okay, so we got that part, right? All right. So you give us a 12%. The 12% is not ours. We are not rich, y'all. We don't have lots and lots of money. Okay, but anyway, the 12%, 2% goes to the sheriff's office, okay? That's 2%. So that only give you 10% left, right? 10%, a certain percentage of that goes to my insurance company. And if we have a general agent, go to our general agent. And then a little chunk change left and goes to the agent. So this money that you paying, the 12%, don't believe that the bail bondsman is rich and we got a lot of money, honey, because we don't. That money is spread around from the courts to the insurance company, to the jail, and to us. So everybody get a little bit of that 12%. And we left whatever we are left with. And now y'all be coming out with these payment plans. Realize this, that we are people, we are bail bondsmen, and this is how we eat. So when we do a payment plan with you, 9 out of 10, we walking out the door when the bond first began with no money. I mean, absolutely no money. Because just like I told you, 2% is going to the jail. Then you got to give the court get their part, and then the insurance company get their part, and then that's when you get the last bit. So we can't take our last bit and put in our pocket to feed ourselves because we gave you this payment plan that you really didn't need, and you just trying to do the system or not trying to pay us in a payment plan. But you got to realize that the first amount that we get is not ours. 9 or 10, that go to the jail. And some people, it's not taking enough money to get the insurance company, and that puts them out of business. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, I got to get the jail money, and I got to get the insurance company money. I got to get the jail money. I got to get the insurance company money. And my money is like at the end.